Hello, good day, my people. Welcome to today's program. I hope my voice is loud enough. On today's program, I would like to discuss about the man that the name is as the topic, West. I'm seeing the way this guy is being treated in United States. He's an African, black man, but he may not call himself an African. He says, I'm an American. Yeah, we know that. But he keeps on breaking new news or breaking news every day from his speech, and the entire Western media are after him, and also the information that we are getting here is that not only the media after him, all the whole Western entities and so-called Jewish entities and companies, all of them are trying to destroy him, you know. Something came up in my mind and I said, okay, let me discuss about him and what he believes on. You get me? I feel that man, and in most of his speeches, he's very correct, you know, only that the world are not ready to accept the truth. That is the problem. I am a Nigerian living in Germany. I got married to a German woman. I have German in-laws. And the little school that I went in this country, I came across some hidden history of German history books. And some of them I looked into it, more especially the things that happened through First World War and things that happened through Second World War. How come about Hitler? What conspired within Hitler? What really poisoned the mind of Hitler that Hitler started doing all sorts of crazy things that he did? I looked into those history books, try to understand, because I love knowledge. You got. So along the line, most of the people has never ever read something about Hitler or Germany very, very well. Most of the people that are giving the story of Hitler, Nazi Germany always follow the narrative of Hollywood. And Americans like to push that Hollywood ideology. And many people are buying it. But one thing you have to understand is this. Film acting is not history. History is being written, and you must fight tooth and nail to get access to history book. Read history book, don't watch films. Because bias, there are a lot of bias in films. So without not deviating, this guy made mention of a lot of things. And he made mention that the world hate Hitler, hate Nazism, but the world used microphone. It was found by Hitler. The world loved to drive express highway. It is Hitler technology. The world loves watching their countries firing their rocket or missiles or cruise missile, whatever you call it today. It is Hitler technology. A lot of technology that the world is using today that is helping the planet is Hitler and Nazi technology. Only that most of those things, that is the disadvantage in whitewashing history. You don't need to whitewash history. Allow the world to know the truth, and the truth will set itself free. You get me? Manipulating the world, doing all sorts of evil in terms of being good or placing something that you are the owner. I watch a guy that I normally follow his program on YouTube. He said that Express Highway was found by Britain to show you that nobody knows it all. But the reason why I'm here is because of Kanye West. Every entity in the United States want to destroy that guy. the so-called Jewish organization that hold tight in a lot of investment in US, want him cripple or destroy. There come the hypocrites. You are against this black man, telling you what he likes as a human being, what maybe things he come across convince him to like one thing. I myself, there are things that according to today's politics, I may use some tools that he used in his own speech. It's not our fault. It's manipulation. You will manipulate things to the extent that good things start becoming, bad things start becoming good. You tell us that Hitler is bad, Nazism is evil, it's racism. Tell me in this planet Earth today, which country is more racist than the Jewish people? Let's face the fact. Let's face the fact. Okay, leave that one apart. Let me go straight another way. If you come to Ukraine, why is war going on in Ukraine between Russia and Ukraine? Do you want to tell me that Russians hate Ukrainians that are their brothers? I don't think so. Putin made it clear, but most of us do forget so fast, or the media, the Western media, the mainstream media, do manipulate things and people are no longer concentrating, but some are still hooking to the truth, like us. Putin said that America, United States, since the end of Second World War, keep the Nazis in Ukraine alive, financed, taking care of, doing everything with them, keep on training them. Not only in Ukraine, even though in Germany, all the whole Nazi group in Germany is under the payroll of United States till today. For what? Now you see what happened in Ukraine is for you to see the reason why America is keeping that organization alive. They are alive and well equipped. Even to the extent more than the government, even though here in Germany. Most of you may try to argue, but I'm telling you it's the fact, it's the truth. That's why the German government is loyal, very loyal, because America shows you what they can do with those organizations as they perform it in Ukraine. The reason why Russia is attacking Ukraine, how many souls did Russia lose in fighting Nazism? 6 million souls or more. Because many rotted and destroyed that nobody count about them. Russians is the most people that was slaughtered and their cities destroyed by Hitler. Yes. And Russia is there watching. America is feeding the elephant, the python, snake. They are like snake after the defeat of Hitler. The whole Nazi are like normal small snake that every child can kill. But America has overfed the Ukrainian Nazi, support them to the extent they push out the democratic elected government. Nazism overtook the parliament of a country. Nazi start, nobody talks in Ukraine. Inside supermarket in Ukraine, you will see the symbol of Hitler, this Z something that they cross something, you know? Inside supermarket and nobody talks. You don't see it in mainstream media. They do go there, they see it and they look the other way. Why? Overfeeding the same Nazism to grow up and destroy that same agenda that Britain started. You know, the people that started feeding the Nazism in Europe are British. You may not accept it. British are the ones rendering, leave that Hitler later attacked them. But before Hitler start attacking Europe, go and, you may not find it now, but dig deep, you will find it. The financiers of Nazi, the financiers of Hitler government are the British banks. Why are they doing it? They did not give them sanction. They saw that snake growing to become an anaconda. What do they think? They want to channel the face of Hitler towards Russia to go and finish their war. They couldn't win with France. in Crimea. Yes. These people never forgive, they never forget. If they want to conquer you, if they want to destroy you, everything they do, even though they lose, they must find another way to come back. Britain and France attacked Russia, trying to seize the Crimea of today, far back, before Second World War. Yes, go and read it. These things are under the carpet today. Yeah. And they started sponsoring Hitler, training Hitler, giving Hitler every technology he needs to grow his military and army. Even though the Poland of today that is supporting Nazism in Ukraine also willingly moved to Hitler and start signing treaties, pushing Hitler also, let them join force. Poland give, German call it Angebot, they give offer. Let them join force with Hitler to attack Russia. Everybody wants Russia destroyed. But Hitler is like a sword with two faces. Before you cut front, you must raise your hand the other side and cut. And it will cut everything that finds itself in this way. That's why Hitler first slaughtered the whole Europe before moving towards Russia. And that same Russia paid dearly to defend themselves. Yes. And today, all the whole entities in the United States that is fighting Kanye West, all of them, both in American Parliament and Senate, support Ukraine, give them weapons, train them. Whom are you training? Normal Ukrainians are not joining the military. The people, go and check the military that Canada, America, NATO, we are training before this war started. All of them carry Nazi emblem. Nobody discussed about it. It wasn't an evil. Jewish state did not see it. Jewish people in America did not see that their taxpayers' money, the same people that gassed their great-grandfathers in Germany, are being fed in Ukraine, thinking that that devil, forgotten that it never go one side, it goes both ways. Had it been Russia, said, let's leave that Nazi to grow and expand. Maybe that Nazi will grow before it will come to Russia. It will first of all swallow Poland, swallow Hungary, swallow Belarus, swallow other countries around them to gather force to attack Russia. That's how it works. But who cares? Today, Kanye West have said, I like Hitler. I like Nazi. Maybe he's using that word to provoke some people. But every knife has been moved out of the pocket to kill him. But the same system is what you are sponsoring, protecting, even though as I'm talking to you now. Go and read how Nazi works. The Jews, there is one story they don't normally allow that story to come out. I know that they will censor this video. But we are here to tell stories, to tell people the truth. The people that have soaked their brain into Hollywood films. Let me tell you, what really provoked Hitler to attack the Jews? There are lots of tribes in Germany by that time. Why the Jews? Why? And look at Europe now, the way they're attacking the Russians. Is it not the way Hitler attacked the Jews? It's not up to 1 year or a year and Finland, the national flag of Finland military is Nazi symbol. National. They are members of NATO. It's not up to a year that they withdraw it and put it inside their drawer and bring out something else. All the whole Baltic state, all of them are Nazi till today. That's why they don't want to take ear to hear about Russia. That's why they want Russia to be wiped out. So let me go back. The reason why Hitler attacked the Jews. You call them Jews. They are not Jews. These people, these Zionists you saw that are in Palestine, they are not from that place. Joke apart. I saw the real story. I get the copy of the paper. You know, before I do a lot of programs and I fall into a lot of things. Most of them I did not say anything about it. But on this Kenya West of Eten, I am here to defend him. I am nobody, nobody knows me, and people don't watch my program. But few people do watch, but most of them don't share it. But let me tell you a little. Jews were living in Germany as they are living in the United States today, doing well, rich, all the whole supermarket in Germany, you know how they do. All the whole finance, everything is under their control. Perfect. First World War breaks out. Caused by, now they say that it's caused by German, by British Empire. And Germans were pushing back, fighting to the extent nearly winning that war. But before I continue, let me tell you the area the Jewish of today, these Jewish of today are the Tsars. They are not Jews. They are not Africans. They are not Arabs. They didn't even come from that area at all. Do you know where they came from? Should I tell you? The people today claiming to be Jews are from today's Ukraine. Today's Ukraine, within the border of this Kherson area that Russia withdraw and Ukraine occupy, this Kherson area, within that terrain is where the Jews of today came from. Any Jewish man, ask him, is he Tsars? They are the Tsars. They are not from that place they are claiming. What I'm telling you, go and Google it, check it. If you dig deep, you get the real facts. Let me continue. During that First World War, as Britain was fighting with Germany and they were losing the war, Germans were winning the British. And British were holding security meeting, discussing on how to capitulate, say, it's okay, we surrender, you win. This news reached to the Jews. And these people, Turkey, you know, the Turkish people fought Russians they fought many wars, Turkey and Russia, far back. And those wars was always caused by this Jewish of Eten. They like war, they like causing problems, they like bombing, they like people, blood floating. That has been their history. To the extent that Russia and Turkey, I don't know, Russia that time, they chased this tribe, they chased them out, and all of them ran into Europe. So as British want to capitulate, the Jews went to Britain. I heard that you want to surrender. British said, what do you think? There is finance, everything is collapsing, we can't continue. Okay, the Jews said, okay, what if I tell you you can win this war, but you must do something for us? British said, it's impossible. They said, it's possible. If you accept our condition, you will win the war. British said, what is the condition? You have to sell Palestine to us. Palestine was not given, it was sold to the Jewish state by the British. By that time, British was occupying that territory. If you sell Palestine to us, we will withdraw all our finance from Germany and we will invite our American friends to support you and join the fight. Yes. British said, is that all? They said, yes. They signed and sold Palestine to the Jews. Yes. That is the real story, untold story. They may censor this video. Maybe after watching it, it will no longer be available for you to see. They sold that place, and Germans never knew what is going on. The war is still going on, but there is no longer finance. They were running out of cash. The Jews withdraw their money from Germany and move it to Russia, and now advise the American friends to support England. That is what happened. That's how the British win that First World War. And they start seizing the territories of Germany all over the world, both in Africa. They start giving it to France and these my countries. Yes. And by that First World War, Hitler was involved in that First World War, but he was very small. His duty is what they call, by that time there is no telephone, there is no radio message. They have what they call running man. Running man is somebody, this general will sign something in their trench. They will give it to running man. Running man will pick race and they will be shooting. He will be running to the other trench and he will jump in and deliver the message. Yeah, that was the job of Hitler during that First World War. So as the Germans came to sign peace treaty, Britain and the world did not tender only peace treaty to force Germany to sign, surrender, capitulation, and sign peace treaty with them. They also tender the paper. The German must recognize that this territory belongs to the Jews as from today. That is where if you hear stab at the back, that knife that Hitler, his book, he said that stab at the back. That's how come that. They don't like to tell you people all these things. Stab at the back. There the Germans knows that the reason why they run out of cash to lose this war was sabotage by the Jews, only for them to get access to Palestine. Hitler said, wow. Germans says, wow. But they have no other option. They have lost the war. They were forced to recognize that thing. So Kanye West know what he's saying. And following the order of the day, if the whole Europe are training the Nazi in Ukraine, giving them, even crippling their own economy for the sake of Nazi in Ukraine, then who tell you that Nazi is wrong? The same people that brought Christianity to Africa, they taught us what is good and what is bad. They made Africans to know that our native name is not qualified to be a saint. African name is not qualified to use as baptismal name. Today, they are coming back to Africa to tell us that it's no longer a crime for a man to get married to a man. It's no longer a crime for a woman to marry to a woman. And now, it's not the end. A new religion is popping up from the United States. The devil horn is the new order of the day. Yes. What is truth? What is evil? What is good? What is bad? What did Hitler? The Hitler did not go to Jew to pick the Jewish to punish them in Germany. They were the Jews that are living in Germany. But Britain sold Palestine to the Jewish state. Look at the type of crime going on in that Palestinian land. Look, you may seize somebody's territory. You may occupy the territory, but stop killing them. Stop killing them. Nobody will ever allow you to take over his father's house. You may be living there due to you are strong today, but they will still throw spit on you, do one thing or the other to show you that they despise you. But killing them, even more than what Hitler did to the Jews, is what they are doing. Palestinian is the largest prison on planet where Israel tests American weapons, always. It's not allowed to be said in mainstream media. Maybe if Kanye West say this one, they will poison him. But it's the fact. If you like this video, you have to download it now. Keep on sharing it. Because if you come back, you will no longer see it. That's how it works. They don't want the truth to come out. But the truth must be told. Everybody is against Hitler. Hitler committed the worst crime. But the same West, they came to Africa, killed the kings, killed the land, destroy every of our thing, enslave our people on chain. and took them to various parts of the world. Is it not a crime? It's what the West did to Africa and what Hitler and the Jews were doing. Which one is more than crime against humanity? You want to kill Kanye West, that his great-grandfathers was forced to move out of his continent to America? You see that you people don't have any remorse of your crimes. Whatever he said is not even worth talking of. Treating him as evil. But his evidence, he's a living evidence that his great-grandfathers was moved via chain to those continents by force. Most of them were killed, raped, and gassed, did everything. They used their children to catch crocodile. They used their children to catch tiger as trap. All sorts of inhuman practices. If it's before, as I'm saying this thing now, they will catch me and hang me on the street just to throw lesson to other blacks around. What didn't America did to the blacks? Even up to today, as I'm talking to you, their police are still busy hustling to take the life of black man in the United States. They never stopped. And I'm watching you people trying to destroy Kanye West. You have to go back to history book. All of you may be reacting, talking rubbish. He has every right to say whatever he likes. Yes. Because had it been you left his grandfather in their continent, he will not come to the United States to utter this word. He will grow up with a different mentality. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, my people. Like, share, download, because the video will disappear. Download it, because the video will disappear. I'm warning you now. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you very much. Remain blessed, and bye-bye for now. I am your servant, Zebedi Courier, the founder of Mirror African TV. Love you all.